Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. Today is September the 10th, 2020. If this is your birthday, I want to say happy birthday to you. If it is your anniversary of any kind, happy anniversary. Those of you who are mourning, I want to send you love and light. And those of you who are returning, welcome back. Those of you who are new, I could come across religious, but I'm not. I do use living language in the scripture, and I am calling out to Jehovah, who is my everything, and he is my Yeshua, my salvation. And so he's very magnificent here. He shows out because he don't lie, and he tells us of things before they happen. And so if you need a why, then ask the divine, and he will answer you and give you what you need, or give you comfort or peace or whatever that is. Okay, so anyway, I've already done two readings on my other channel, and so I will link those down below, as I always say. So those of you who are brand new and would like to follow me over there, I'm on that channel in and out all day. So go ahead and click on something down below that might catch your fancy. I've got cardinal, mutable, and fixed sign readings, as well as your element readings that will run through. I think I did those either through the 10th or the 11th. And then I also have the Virgo season readings for your zodiac signs down below that. So if you're interested in any of that, check them out. Just beware, if you are new, I get a lot of legal stuff on my channel. I have placements that are in my chart. I'm able to just, it just comes out my channel all the time. So I get a lot of real sobering energy on my channel. So just beware. I could also come across really, really direct, because I am when I'm feeling the energy. Please don't ever take offense at that. If you are mixed up in that energy and you're feeling some type of conviction, just fix it. Okay. But sometimes it comes out really strong because I'm really picking up on the energy. Okay. So it's just the way that Jehovah uses me in this gifting. All right. So with all that said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and check out and see what Jehovah wants to say to you. All right, guys, let's get started. Thank you, sweet divine. You are so precious to me, and I just give you full reign here on this message as always. What do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? You are mighty to save, and I thank you that you rebuke, bind, block every wicked, dark entity, witchcraft, warlock, and every foul thing that could be related to it, every familiar spirit of anything that would try to come in and hinder in any way, shape, or form. Jehovah, rebuke you straight to the pit. You stay there. I thank you, divine, for your wisdom, for your knowledge, for your understanding. What do we need to know in these right now moments for any given person who has clicked upon this message? I thank you. What do you want to say? Nothing too difficult for thee. Thank you. We got marry me. Well, somebody's in love then, or that could be past energies. If you are going through a divorce, I can read it any direction, and I will, because not everybody's going through the same thing. Oh, what I would give to turn back time. Can't do anything about that. And then we got two scriptures hopping out. It says, the scornful men bring a city into a snare, but a wise man turn away wrath. And we have Jehovah says to heal the brokenhearted and proclaim liberty to the captive and open the prison to them that are bound, to be set free. Look, if it's in your power to do something, even if it's just energetically somebody's bound up somewhere, you know, information about somebody who's been scornful or something that's taken place, and you're sitting here and gosh, I wish I could turn back time, because now you went through a process of something, and now you know somebody that you're like, I know now that you're mine, or kind of energy. I don't know why I'm really feeling like a rhyme today for some reason. But anyway, if you've been scornful, go make a thing right with your marriage partner here, or something like that. Heal the brokenhearted today. Somebody says, I release you. It's time to forgive. The divine's really been speaking about forgiveness. Really, really big. So let's go ahead and see what Jehovah wants to say further about this. Okay? Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's been in prison before, or somebody who is facing prison, but you can help them get out of their mind and just say, look, whatever's taking place, for you to say, here, I wish I could turn back time. You can't do anything about it. You're going to have to face whatever it is. Some things just have consequences to them. And so it is what it is. At the same time, you could be used right there Even if you are, physically in a prison cell, you can be free within that to help somebody else come out of their mind where they find themselves in hell there. Okay? So, let's see what Jehovah wants to bring out about this. I just thank you so much for your encouragement today. You are the lifter of our head. We do have it in our power. Some people do have it in their power to be able to open up a situation to bring liberty to the captives. Because we have a broken heart. We have the knight in shining armor as well. So is somebody going to bring a nice little cup of refreshment to somebody's heart because of something that's taken place? Maybe somebody's dealing with somebody who's already departed. You can't turn back time, but you can move forward, and you can give some type of an encouragement to something. Somebody had a heartbreak here, or a third party, or a heart attack. Somebody was really pierced there. And somebody, if you've been sitting here for a long time and been real bitter and haven't been, you just been hanging on to something in your mind as a captive, because something piercing that took place way back when. It's time to release now, people. It really is time to release now. People hold grudges, and that really just does nothing but bring destruction to people. So something that just took place in the recent past. It could have been 5 minutes ago or 5 years ago. I don't know. If somebody was waiting. Now, this is a marriage card. One of the older meanings of this card, somebody waiting on somebody of interest. At the same time, we do see somebody there with the shovel and something very physical with pentacles that's been either buried, or somebody's dealing with their money, their finances. They know that there's more on the tree, but they've dug up one little thing. They're just waiting. Or something with your family tree. I always point that out there as well. Again, we're dealing with people who have a heartbreak, and some people are dealing with law issues, or you work with the law. This can be a law card. This is a fair person as well. For the overall energy of what we're talking about, or something happened in the deep past. We can also take it for the deep past, however you need to take these energies. But something just happened here where somebody went and dug up something from a tree, or something physical took place. Maybe you like to garden or something like that, and something took place at a time where you had a garden. I don't know. I'm trying to get whatever's going through my spirit. I gave it to you. Something's happened here, though, where somebody just waited for somebody, and just looking back. It's as if they're just looking back at a time where their family tree was blossoming and knew that there was more there, and something was to be expected from it, or something like that. What is in the right now moment, Jehovah, that you want to bring out here? What do you want to bring out here in the right now moment? What further information? What's the now? And somebody been holding on to somebody who has passed away, and making a choice, turning your back, start manifesting your ideas and all of that. Okay, if somebody had been trying to hang on to an energetic pull on them because somebody did die, and for whatever reason why people just hang there, won't move forward, won't make a decision. They're constantly looking back. It's time to put some things behind you. Okay, it really is time to make a decision, put some things behind you, and let me fix my phone here. And hopefully that wasn't going in and out in my phone, because it was showing something was going in and out on my screen. It's time to put some things behind you and to move forward now and connect with the divine. This very spiritual energy here. Okay, so we got the 3 of swords here and 3 wands. Look, it's time to move forward. It really is time to move forward. It's time to get up and do your thing, and to be prosperous, and to release. Okay, Jehovah's in the business of setting people free and giving grace. And what's underneath here? Jehovah says that to keep judgment and justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Somebody's going to get some type of real revelation, you need to put a judgment on your situation. If you have been heartbroken over somebody that you want to marry, but something took place back with whatever, you were scornful, like I said, put somebody energetically in prison there. You just been waiting, or wouldn't let go, or move on, or let them move on, and if they found somebody new and you just energetically holding somebody, whatever this is for any given person, it's time to make a decision and move forward and heal your broken heart, because the divine's really bringing it out here. Give me the mind space to end something. Something has been brutal in the mind. Somebody's really been going through some stuff in the mind. We've really been keeping an eye on this energy today. It's really come out. Somebody really just been mentally disturbed in a lot of ways. Looking back. It's time to look forward. This person's turned their back and they're looking back. At the top of their mind, it's an ending. A 10 is an ending, even if it was death. Like I said, we do have confusion here. People looking from every angle to do something, and some people are dealing with prison. This card has a meaning of prison. It also has a meaning of being upside down and backwards organization. I always bring that out because a 4 goes back to organization. And this is prophecy also taking place. This is teaching and learning. This is the Lamed in the Hebrew. And the divine is the greatest teacher of them all. And to move something in a new direction now is what the Lamed represents. And he will protect you within that. Okay, so some people are dealing with sacrificial things in a very physical way, emotional way, mental way, however that's hitting you. This is stormy waters. It's really showing it right here. And something took place for some people by water. Okay, maybe with somebody that you know, were, we've had energies come out where the honeymoon came out as well. If somebody was on a honeymoon, something horrible took place. I send you love and light. But anyway, this has been real stormy energy then for somebody. Show me the outcome today. Time to release whatever took place. It's been going on for a while then. It's a lot of swords. There's 13 swords here. So making the decision. This came out in the reverse, so that would be a decision to make. Somebody has been secretly going back and forth, maybe even exchanging things physically with somebody to try to get their balance. I don't know. Maybe you have, there's secret sex, money, property situations that people have been back and forth about. There's something very much promotional here. If you will make a decision to release some things and move forward now. There's been for some of you all some competition because of the 3 swords and the 3 wands and whatever's taking place maybe with the baby mama situation, or your physical health, or having money or not, or being in jail physically or something like that. Whatever this is, there's a victory here with the decision today. And somebody's going to be able to get into harmony with this, okay? Let me take some words on this, guys. You always show me some words for this down here. Someone who spits all the time. Now, that could be somebody who's spitting out their words, because we've got this at the top of the mind of what's known as either some type of death, or somebody who said something behind somebody's back and just spitting their words, or maybe you are dealing with somebody who literally spits all the time. Maybe they have a respiratory problem or something like that. I don't know, but that's coming out there. It's broken some type of a heart or something like that. Maybe they died. Maybe they did have respiratory problems. That's found in the chest area where the heart is. Show me this tree here, Jehovah, the 7 of Pentacles. What is this? So obviously we can see death really big here. And the 8th house is also, go back to the death energy, but it's transformative stuff. There's a victory though here. This is positive stuff if you will release today and you be set free and set other people free and open the prison doors and quit holding them captive. The divine tells you to put a judgment on something today. Make your decision. Okay? And older love, and somebody could have fell in love in an older age, or you lost your love and you were older. Something with an older love is here, whatever that is. Or maybe the person that you were in love with was older than you. Show me the now. And somebody got involved in something. It's the first time you all, third party situations, really put somebody in their mind, and it really did a number on somebody. El Shaddai. And it says that Jacob told Joseph that Elohim will make you a multitude of people and give you this land to your descendants as an everlasting possession. Some people lost people and children, and at the same time the divine said, I'll give you a new seed. We've actually been seeing that for a while. And I've gotten on my channel and talked about how the Most High even spoke to me about Abraham and Sarah, that they were in their older age, an older love here, and he gave them seed, and they were like 90 years old. Nothing's impossible with the Most High. I don't care where you are, what you're facing, what you've already faced, what the scornful person who spit out of disgrace and put somebody in a snare and wouldn't turn away and brought the city under something really horrible here. Okay, but it's now time to be wise and turn away, and this person's turned away, okay, and realize that there's a new day to make a decision, okay, to get up on that horse and have your following. This energy goes back to a following. This is a multitude of people that something huge is here. All right, it's time to get over whatever this is, okay? Many of us know what it is. Show me the top of the mind space. Jehovah told me to come towards you today. Well, then you need to do it. And it's positive. Somebody come towards somebody and it's positive. And somebody it's time for some people to release, to allow people to go forward as well. Whatever part you're playing in that. Quit trying to hold people back. The divine is going to win out every single time. And he's got a plan for you just as he has a plan for anybody else. These want to come out. There's been a hard-hearted person involved in a situation. Well, we know that. We're dealing with somebody who's broke a heart. Okay, whatever this is, we're dealing with scornful people. That's brought a snare to the city. Jehovah's word will not return void. So the things that he's told Jacob to Joseph, his son, that if he said it, it's going to happen. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 131. If the divine speak it, you hang on to that thing and you manifest your ideas and you end this heartbreak and this backstabbing crap. And if you were that person, it's time to release and have a transformation, be set free, and do whatever it is the divine tells you to do. Okay, stop looking back at the past, put it behind you and look forward. It says your brother or your brother-in-law started something here. Okay, for this reading, somebody was real hard-hearted in some type of situation that took place with something that was backstabbing or sharp behind the back or something like that, or somebody who spits or a third party and all that. Okay, spend your life with me is here. Okay, well, somebody's got a love coming. There's been a competition around something. Somebody says, marry me and spend your life with me. Somebody made a decision then, or will be at the end of the day. It's time to speak. Well, the divine says, at top of the mind, it's known that Jehovah has told me to come towards you today, and it's positive. Find your grace. Yes, there's communication here for somebody. It really is. Really is. Get up and do it. Don't be afraid. You have the key to my heart. Somebody knows they have the key to somebody's heart. Psalms 66:18 says that if I regard iniquity in my heart, Jehovah will not hear me. Okay? So you need to open your heart now. Okay? And do the right thing and move forward. Okay? Let me take a rune. I actually have 3 that came out. We have the Laguz, and this goes back to anything from tapping into your intuition to medicine. Maybe you're a doctor, I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with somebody. Obviously, somebody's done a number. We've got maybe heart attacks. We've got back issues, things like that. We've got people with mental issues as well. That's come out. This is about bouncing out the scales. Put the judgment on a thing, people. This is introspection and spirituality, tribulations. Obviously, somebody was humiliated. This goes back to humiliation and a disagreement to be overcome. That's positive. Set the captive free, people. Set the captive free. Then we have the X. Yes, and this is the N. And this goes back to necessities. And some people have been put out. They literally come up here and your brother or your family was involved in something because of some type of a love situation's going on and knew that there was freaking more from the tree, the inheritance or whatever this is, or at work, or something that came out of something physical here, and put somebody out in necessity because they were dealing with somebody who was in rebellion. This goes back to rebellion energy. Okay? This is a difficult lesson. This is destiny. This is need. This is a strong compulsory tie. Well, that People get really, like I said, it's time to release something. People do know some things about people that they've known from their past, and yes, it sucks that they've done some really bad stuff and maybe even murdered some people, not only just with their words out of their heart, the mouth will speak, right? And cause people to be that way as well and have to get up there and get frustrated and get right back in their face. And that's a shame that people have to do that even to family. But it happens. And it's time to release and to forgive and to move on and to get out of apathy and just sitting there and allowing people to sit in a jail cell in their mind and they're in whatever this is for any given person. And so somebody's really had to search for the essentials and just really connect with the Most High. If you have any kind of connection with the Most High, you really will find grace, and he'll bring a way to pay your bills every single time, because somebody has been a freaking disgrace in this kind of stuff. Ask me how I know. Anyway, but I release. Okay, it's time to face what's taking place. We got the truth and skill and illumination and clarification, purification, forgiveness, solution to a problem, perils, trouble, and misunderstandings to be overcome, and justice assured. And some people who will not get out of this rebellion, they need to go to prison. They just do. Like I said, if you are facing that, there's consequences then to you. All right, so we have the C and the K. And the KC is Kansas City. That also, that energy was out on my other reading today. Come out. We also have the X involved and the N and nex. And somebody, this is air energy, and somebody was choked and took somebody's breath away. As well, we also have Lux, and that's an eye for an eye or tooth for a tooth kind of stuff. That take you back to spiritual law. But you know what? We are under the law of mercy and grace and love, but we do still keep the commandments, and we hear the voice, and we walk that way. We also have kneel. Your name could be Neil, but it's time to kneel down and just be humble in your heart, okay? And begin to speak and bring things together and stop. And some people do need to go to be apart. They really do. For what, if they're in rebellion, they sure do. I was going to say something and it literally just left me. Oh, yesterday we had in this deck come out that there was many people involved in something. And some people were going to come towards somebody for a forgiveness, and some people were supposed to forgive, but some people were not supposed to be in their life. So you were supposed to forgive them, but send them away. Because some people got involved in some situations that they had no business being there in the first place. At the same time, you also got people that have went through a process of something and found out where they belong, and have people that they fell in love with, but because of family getting in the way and stuff like that, locking people up energetically. Some people do need to stay in your life, and you need to move slow with that and to grow from that place, okay? Because we've got generations here in the now to begin to manifest and to fill the land with righteousness. This house goes back to uprightness and righteousness. Abraham's seed, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham was told, you are my friend, and I will bless your seed in the land. And we need righteousness. We do. We don't need all this crap and this spitting at people's back. We just don't, okay? That's not how family was supposed to be in the earth. It just wasn't. The Most High did not make the earth to be scornful with one another. Okay, it's time to be a person of uprightness and tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and move forward from that place. This is what the Most High brought out for any given person. I'll bless you today. And until next time, shalom.